Hey everyone, I'm Joe Guskowski, Senior Editor at Restaurant Business. I'm here with Jared Solomon. He's the CEO and co-founder of Five Iron Golf. Hey Jared,
Hey, how are you, Joe?
I'm good. So tell me a bit about Five Iron. How did you get it started, and what's the concept all about?
This is around 2015, 2016. My wife and I both went to Columbia Law School, but her first job was in Rochester, New York, so upstate, and I was working on Wall Street actually in the city. And this is before you could work from home all the time, so we really didn't see each other that often. And I was in the city, and I started to see all the team building going on, and eatertainment was a word that was starting to pop up. I had never played golf, when I was younger, and I started to go to, a place called Spain to play some ping pong, and I was also taking golf lessons in the back of a men's clothing store with this guy named Mike Doyle. One thing led to another. Our other two co-founders, one is my wife Catherine, and then Nora is the fourth one, and those are the four who started Five Iron. We opened our first location in 2017, and our whole goal from the beginning has been to be the best place for the serious golfer as well as the entertainment type person. I think that's something that sets us apart from other concepts out there.
Hmm. So what is the format? Are there, um, driving bays, or is it mini golf, or what is there to do?
Yeah, so um, they're simulators, and you can play everything from real golf courses. You can take lessons, you can do club fitting. So, really, if you're an avid golfer or someone who wants to get better or interested in golf, it's a great place. And then, what's also awesome about the technology that we use is that if you're just interested in having a good time, it's a really accessible way to hit your first couple of balls into the screen. There are games with things blowing up and sounds and characters and everything like that. So it's a really diverse product from the standpoint that it can be, like I said, the serious golfer or someone that's new to the game.
And how about the food? What's on the menu, and how much food do you sell versus games?
Yeah, it's a great question. And I'm proud to be on this list and to be speaking with you for that reason. We were really the first people in this sort of world to marry food and beverage and the golf simulators and really sort of tried to do it well. Even from the first interview of our first ever chef, she did it in my wife and I's, small one bedroom apartment in New York City, came over, ordered some food and did it. And we've come a long way since then. But even from the origins of Five Iron, we really wanted to have a good food and beverage experience. And I would say it's a work in progress, and it's something that we think and talk about every single day. But we are making our pizzas from scratch, for example, which is something that I think is pretty cool. I'm trying to use more fresh ingredients and less frozen, and really try to scale in a way that does justice to the food side of the business. But a wide ranging menu from healthy options for people that are there and training and taking golf seriously to certainly your bar menu with wings and pizza and flatbreads and all that kind of stuff in the evening and for corporate events and things like that.
And are most customers that come in to play golf ordering food as well?
Yeah, they are. I would say it's a mix. The person that's coming in for a golf lesson, maybe
Hmm.
not, but that person might have a salad with some, salmon or something like that afterwards. But then certainly at night or leagues or anything like that, they're coming in and they're eating a good bit of food and drinking. Hopefully, that's certainly our goal.
Right. Entertainment sort of experiential concepts did really well coming out of the pandemic. And recently, I think we've seen signs of a bit of a slowdown there. What has consumer behavior been like at Five Iron recently?
Yeah, so I think it's something that makes us unique in that world where we're not so reliant on corporate events. We're not so reliant on the discretionary spend in the standpoint of the discretionary restaurant or entertainment, entertainment side of spend. And I think that's helped us hold up, with our sales and trajectory here. The truth is that the golf side of the business is really, really strong. And, you know, the entertainment side is pretty strong as well. But I do think that's something that separates us from maybe the putting concepts or the ping pong concepts or even a Top Golf that you're seeing, as a publicly traded company struggle a little bit, where they're so focused on the entertainment and the one-time customer. We're really trying to build, relationships with people. Like hopefully, as crazy as it sounds, Five Iron is the most visited restaurant a lot of our customers go to in the entire year. Like our league members and our repeat customers are literally eating at Five Iron probably more than they are any other restaurant that they go to in the entire year, which I think is something that is pretty cool that we can say.
Yeah, that sounds like a recipe for sustainability. So last question. Obviously, you're on this Future 50 list. You're growing fast. I think you opened 7 U.S. locations last year. What do the next kind of 2 to 3 years look like for Five Iron in terms of growth?
So we're going to keep building them as long as people keep enjoying them and liking them. I would say one thing that's noteworthy is the introduction of our franchise business. So now, if anyone's interested in opening a Five Iron, you can certainly reach out, and that's an offering that is hopefully going to help explode sort of our expansion plans domestically and internationally. We're opening the largest indoor golf location in the world in a couple of weeks in Dubai, which is crazy to say, which has an incredible culinary experience. So I would say we're just going to keep doing the same thing and keep trying to improve everything from the food product to the golf simulators, the golf clubs, and the customer service. That's what we try to do every single day.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Jared. Thanks for joining us, and best of luck to you.
Thanks, Joe.